Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I have just got back from Adelaide yesterday and I just dropped Cruz at the airport to go to work. He's starting a new job up at a mine in Queensland, which is really exciting. So we had about 20 hours together, 8 of those hours were sleeping. So it has been a crazy season. I'm so grateful for him and just the way that when we're apart, like he still makes me feel just like so seen. I feel so connected to him. I feel so loved. I feel so just all of the things. Of course, I would absolutely love having more time with him, but it's just a season of life that we are in. We've had about 5 days together in the last 6 weeks, which is crazy, but also it's gone so fast because we've just had so many moving pieces. So yeah, I'm grateful to kind of be through the thick of it. Then he'll be at work this week and then come back for a day before he goes to Adelaide for my brother's I keep saying my brother's hens, my brother's bucks show. However, I say hens because the guys in his bucks or bridal party groomsmen have called it Harry's high tea hens, where he will pay for his sins. So Harry, if you're watching, good luck out there. If you need an escape car, I will be happy to fly to Adelaide because I've got your back. Anyway, so he'll be there and then he'll come back and then we'll kind of get back into normality of 1 week on, 1 week off with his roster and all the things. But yeah, it's been a crazy little period. So I thought I would pick up my camera now and start a new video. I think I'll just do like a few days in my life. I've got 2 event orders for the protein balls to get sorted today, which is really exciting. And then also standard orders and stuff like that as well. And then I'm going to be doing a Black Friday sale that will start next Friday. So just get some stuff sorted like that. Riley's gonna come over today. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, I posted on my stories just like I've been going through a very, very hard season in my life. I will probably speak to it a little bit more in a later video or maybe later on in this video. But yeah, she's just gonna kind of come over and hang out with me, spend some time with me, and I've just got the most supportive friends and people in my life just in general, like my family, my friends, acquaintances, even people on socials. Like everyone has just been so supportive, which is so beautiful. I will never really like share what is going on because it's just yeah, I won't be doing that, but to share snippets of just like things being quite challenging at the moment and having so much love and support and everything from that means the world. So if that is you, I love you and I appreciate you and I feel it and I receive it. So yeah, that's what today's gonna look like. I'm gonna get into some work now for the protein balls and then that'll probably take most of the day. It's currently like 11:30, so a bit of a later start, but I just dropped Cruz to the airport and then Riley will come here and then that will be that. So I thought I would just pick up my camera now and see what we film over the next couple of days. If I look hot, it's because I am sitting right in front of the window and I'm like sweating. It's quite hot. So come along for another few days of my life. Oh guys, I'm so tired. Guys. So it's been a couple of days since I picked up my camera, and I had 2 sleepovers in a row with Riley. Because like I mentioned, I'm just going through a bit of a season, and Cruz went back to work, and she has been the most supportive friend and has just like been here and like essentially taken care of me, which has been the best, and we've had the best time. I'm thinking I'll sit down tomorrow and fill you in on the last couple of days, because I feel like I've done so much but also haven't recorded any of it, because just like capacity wise, I feel like my capacity is pretty low at the moment, and I just haven't really been wanting to like pick up my camera. I've kind of just wanted to be in the moments, which, you know, you can still be when you're filming, but for me I was like, no, I actually just kind of want to unplug and be. Something that for me with YouTubing I need to get better at, but then like in terms of filming more and even just like documenting on socials in general, but I also just come into such a conflict with that for myself, because I so deeply value moments in life where not even like that I just value not recording, but it's more so like I just love being so present in my life, and naturally I then forget to like put a camera up or record it. And I also never want to make that wrong. Like I really just want to create from the lens of I don't actually film every single thing, and that's fine for me. And then there's also going to be seasons where I'm documenting more, and yeah, I'm just like not having rules around that, because I just love to actually live life without a camera there often, and then other times I love to live life with a camera there. So you know what I mean, if that makes sense. My thought process right now, need to just have like the ultimate self-care afternoon, rest, like just rest. I think with everything going on, I am at a point at today where I'm like, okay, it's all kind of hit me, and I just need to go very internal and rest, and also just like have comfort vibes. So my thought process is I'm going to go to Target, and I'm going to get a book of some kind, a craft book, and I'm going to do like a scrapbooking moment of all of our wedding cards, because I've got so much stuff from the wedding that is still just in a box, because since we moved there's stuff like that I just haven't got around to, and I want to organize it properly. Not just organize it, but like have things done nice and proper. And one of those things that I want to do is a scrapbook of all of our guest cards, so that we can go back and maybe put some photos from the wedding and stuff in there, and go back and like revisit it, because I think that cards can be such like, I never want to throw them out. Words of affirmation is so big for me, and having cards with like love from all of our favorite people, does it actually get better than that? So yeah, I'm gonna go and do that for the afternoon. I'm going to put on a comfort movie. For me, probably Harry Potter, or I kind of want to watch The Parent Trap, but I'm not sure where I can find that. And then that's going to be my afternoon, and I'm going to like have an everything shower, just turn the dial up on like just the little self-care activities, with nowhere else to be but with myself in my own energy, and that feels like exactly what I need. So let's go. Okay, I am back from Target/Kmart. Now, I don't want to complain, I don't want to talk shit, but there is something to be said about people who go to busy shopping centres who have no spatial awareness, and that's all I'm gonna say. So my camera's about to die, so let's go through what I got from Target and Kmart. This is a book that I got with a little bow, and then very basic. My inspiration is, let me show you all of the cards that I have. So this whole box, which is so beautiful, you can see hopefully with the reflection, but it's like a beautiful gold detailed Cruz and Christina, and then there's also like a love heart locket that goes onto this, and like you can lock it, so that's down the bottom in like its little place. But all of these cards, and it doesn't look like that much, but trust me, it's a lot, because you know, we had 2 weddings, and we have beautiful, thoughtful friends and family, and we have a lot of cards. So I got this scrapbook, I got some metallic paper, because I'm thinking what could be fun is to, I don't want to do anything tacky, like I want to do design in this that I'm going to look back on forever and like, so beautiful. That was kind of my inspiration with the wedding. Our wedding was very like chic, it was simple, but it was like classy, elegant, but nothing that I think I'll ever look back on and be like, I did a trend. Other than the Crocs, but also they were iconic and I think I'll love them forever. But that's the vibe that I want to go for with this scrapbook. So I want to make it something that is just like beautiful and timeless. So I don't want to do too many like decorations on the inside, but okay, my battery died. Like I was saying, keep it simple. That is my vibe. I just wanted some black and or potentially gold and red ribbon, but I could only get this pack, so I thought I would just get the pack of all the different colors and then I can put some ribbons and stuff on Christmas presents and all the things. So I got some metallic text. I did this before my camera battery died, but I just got this metallic paper, so I'm thinking I could like cut out maybe like some rings or some love hearts or like just something fun. That's a maybe, but again, if I don't use it for this, I'll just be able to use it for Christmas cards. And then I just got some pens and a tri-stick, not a glue stick or a blue stick. Is it glue? Like, so my whole life it's glue stick, right? Like it's a glue stick, and then I saw someone say the other day that it's called a blue stick, and I'm like, why would it be a blue stick? Because it's literally glue. But then on the glue stick that I saw at the shop, it said blue glue stick, as in BLU, not BLUE like the color. So I'm confused, but I really wanted to throw another spanner in the works and make it even more confusing and introduce you guys to a tri-stick. So apparently I'm 5 years old because this is for an easy grip. You can get into any corner, which it makes sense. Good design. They really filled a gap in the market when it comes to blue sticks, because remember when you used to, glue sticks? No, I don't even know. Remember when you used to glue stuff and then it would like get off the corners? Oh, I don't know. I have such like feeling like, and then my camera died and I've got 53 seconds left on this sim and I don't know that I have another SD card, not sim. I also got some scissors, which I'm gonna need to find some scissors to open them, which I should have. And that is all I have. So I'm going to love and leave you guys there. I'm going to have a shower and then hopefully find my other SD cards, but I'm going to pack up shop for the night. I'm going to put on a comfort movie, have an everything shower, put on a movie and scrapbook my little heart away. And I think I'm gonna be in the fields because I'm gonna be going through all of like the messages that our favorite people wrote to us on our wedding day, which just gets my heart going. So yeah. Oh, and I also got myself this headband for when I take my makeup off. And I think she's so cute. Why do I want to wear it during the day? Like I wouldn't, but it's cute. So I love it. And that's my haul. Good morning guys. Why is that angle like that? I'm not sure. It is now Sunday morning. I've had such a chill start to my day. So I am going to train, but not without trying the new Naked, well not the new, but Naked Harvest Candy Cane Pre. So this came out 4 years ago. We got this like little, so there are 2 items in this range. They were released 4 years ago and since then have been requested every single year, and Naked Harvest haven't restocked them until now. So after 4 years they're back. I never tried them back then, so I am so beyond excited to try it now. And it's a limited edition, so they've said that once this range and stock sells out, they're not coming back. So I'm very excited to try. They've got the gingerbread cookie flavor Thrive plant protein, which just sounds incredible. I'm not going to open that yet because I'm going to make a recipe with it and I want to like have the ASMR of like opening it up. But this is what we're going to be trying today. Firstly, stunning package, stunning packaging, but it matches my nails. And if that's not a sign that it's going to be incredible, then I don't know what is. Let's try this. And I'm a very honest queen, so if I don't like it, you guys will know because you won't be able to hide. I won't be able to hide it in my face. And nor would I try because I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't really like to have too much water with my pre-workout because I have a very little bladder. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but I have a tiny little bladder and I need to wee a lot. But anyway, that's gonna have to do today. What does that smell like? I feel like I need to like mix it to see if I can like get a better smell. Oh, what does that smell like? It smells very minty and I'm interested because I don't actually like mint, to be honest. Like I don't hate candy canes, but I'm not opting for a candy cane. You know what I mean? What does that smell like? The color's stunning and the, oh, are you kidding? Hold on. That fully, I'm not even joking, fully smells like candy cane. I just don't get how, like, people are so smart. Like, of course the team at Naked Harvest, and then whoever they go to create their supplements. But like, how do people just figure out what things combined are gonna smell like candy cane? I'm shocked. It kind of smells like a minty. But that's like candy cane, right? Like, just so much like it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it though, but we'll see. Ice cubes always. I'm excited. Moment of truth, and you will see it in my face, so. Wait, it literally tastes like a candy cane. I think I might need more in there because I think I've got too much water in, so it's kind of like not as strong, but I like it. What do they put in this stuff? These kinds of moments where I really, you know, I love you guys Naked Harvest, but I was convinced that this was not going to taste like a candy cane. Like, I was like, it's going to be like a little ready kind of like lolly vibe. It tastes like a candy cane, and I really like it. It's not too minty. Oh my god, it's good. Sourworm still takes the cake for me just in terms of my own personal preference, but this is very close. Like, I would say there's maybe 1 point difference. And then pina colada is nice. I do like to drink it, but it doesn't compare to these two. So I am pleasantly surprised with this. Yum. Good morning, guys. It is now Tuesday morning. I did not film anything yesterday. I was just getting shit done, to be honest. Today, I am doing something that I never thought I would do. And that is, I am getting my eyebrows done in Queensland. The reason why that is so big for me is because I've been going to the same eyebrow lady for 14 years. 14 years in Adelaide, and they've had a journey. Like, my eyebrows are like my pride and joy. So, I just knew it was time, and when I was in Adelaide last, like, my plan was to kind of just keep getting them done every time I went to Adelaide because I've been going to Adelaide so frequently. But now I'm like, okay, you live here, you need to find an eyebrow lady here. I'm going to get my eyebrows waxed, tinted. I'm just gonna say, leave them as they are, but like just tidy them up. And then I'm also getting a lash lift, which I've never had before. So yeah, that's the vibe. I've got to leave here at about 9:45. I just hate the idea of sitting down for an hour and a half to get my eyebrows and my lashes done. That's how long it's going to take. But it will be worth it. But just CBF. Sometimes, like, you just film. I'm just having a moment today where I'm filming and I'm like, literally everything you're saying is so irrelevant. But then I think about the kind of vlogs that I like to watch, and it's just like watching people do random shit and just talk about random things. So, don't know. Let me know what you think. Sometimes I'm just like, literally, what are you saying? Because no one cares. But here I am anyway. So that's me. I'm going to have something to eat, and then we're gonna go for a walk. Here are the brows in question for literally none of you asking. So I know I spoke on here about, yeah, going to get my eyebrows done, and here they are. And I also got a lash lift that's so up close and personal, but I just want to show you if it's focusing. I also got a lash lift, which I've never had before. I love them. I was so skeptical about going anywhere because I've been going to Lauren, well, the eyebrow studio in Adelaide for 14 years, guys. 14 years. So I was like, please don't ruin my eyebrows because they've been a journey and they used to be so bad. And now I love them. So let's like keep it in check. In total this year, I've got my eyebrows done maybe 5 times, which for me, I used to be someone who would go every 3 weeks. So like that's a very little amount of times. So kind of a blessing because I've showed myself I don't need to get them done every 3 weeks, but I also like to have them done every 3 weeks. So even just like every 8 weeks, maybe. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe. So that's that. I feel like I've been the worst vlogger. I'm honestly considering that this video might not see the light of day. So if you're watching this, it's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Because Monday didn't pick up my camera because I was just getting shit done. And then yesterday, I wanted to burn the world down. That is so dramatic, but I was just having a day, guys. I was just having a day. I think potentially just like a bit of a come down of emotion from the last little bit. It's interesting, like kind of what's going on in my life. Like, so annoying because I'm not going to talk about it, what's going on, and I appreciate that you guys can just like respect desire to do that in privacy in that capacity. It's funny because sometimes I think what's happening isn't happening to like my life, which is just me disassociating, I guess, and I'm mindful of that and like I'm aware of it, but I think potentially there's times where it's like maybe I'm just dissociated and then I kind of come back into my body and then it hits me. And I think that was yesterday, where I just had a day of like so many emotions and I was just not feeling it. And I want to be transparent on here because I don't want you guys to think that I'm just slaying away every other day. There are days like yesterday where I was like, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So I literally just took like my own mental health day from life, and I like was getting stuff done. Like I got everything that I needed to get done because I had a meeting with myself in the boardroom, aka every other brain cell in there, at about 2 p.m. I was like, we can either spend the rest of the day hating life but getting shit done, and so then tomorrow you're loving life, or we can spend the rest of the day feeling sad for ourselves doing nothing, and then the next day when you wake up you're going to be right where you are right now because you're going to be overwhelmed with how many things you have to do. So that was the predicament. So I had a team meeting with myself and I said, get your shit together and get shit done. And that I did. I did every task that I needed to do. I like did all the little bits and pieces that I could have very easily put off, like putting my washing away, getting another load of washing on. I did a protein ball order for an event order which could have waited, but I was like, no, I'm looking out for future me. So got shit done. And here we are on Wednesday now. And yeah, I feel like I said, this vlog might not see the light of day because I haven't really shown you anything. But if you're watching this, like I said, it's a Christmas miracle. Speaking of Christmas, I really want to get a real Christmas tree. And that's going to be a tradition that we start because when I was growing up, we always had real Christmas trees. And I kind of remember the year that then one day we got a fake one and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then we just kind of had plastic trees. So I want to bring back the tradition. I want to get a real Christmas tree, but I'm mindful of how much mess it makes and that we're going to be in Adelaide again, like bits and bobs over the Christmas period. So I don't want to get one and then not be home to like take care of her. So maybe next year. I just went to Target, got myself a new little travel bag. Did not need it, but I wanted it. And some pants and some little random knickknacks, like some clips, and can't remember what else. And then I got some stuff for dinner and some meal prep, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I've been yapping away for 8 minutes now, so I'm going to go home. But apologies for this video because I feel like it's going to be a very boring one because all I've done is A, just talk to the camera, or B, not pick up the camera. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I got. I'm sorry, but look at this bag. I can justify that I do need her because I'm going to be traveling, and when I travel, I like to have a cute bag, because at the moment, the bag that I use that I love, what's the brand? Preen or whatever. Preen. So, there it is. So yeah, I don't know what you would call that. It's kind of giving like wetsuit, and it's got like this beautiful gold trimming, which I love for my gym bag. And this is what I would use as like my carry-on on the plane. And then wherever I get, I just then use it as a gym bag. But then I'm like, but it doesn't make sense because then I've just got to take like all my gym stuff in and out of it. So I decided to get a proper carry-on bag. And I just think this is genius because at the bottom, you unzip it and it's got a whole section down the bottom that is separate to the actual bag, and then inside the bag there's all these little compartments, and I just think it's genius and I just can't get over it. And because the head designer of, I'm gonna get this wrong, either Country Road or Witchery, I think Country Road, is now the head designer at Target. So that is why every time I go in there to get like little cooking things or meal prep containers or anything, I keep seeing stuff and I'm like, this is so incredible. And that was only $50. And it's also got this little like bit here that goes onto your suitcase handle. I love it. And then I got these pants, which I just wanted for like a pair like this for so long, but I could never find some that I liked, aka I never looked hard enough. And of course, the second I walked in, it was on the shelf and I was like, I've got no choice, do I? And they were $50 as well. And they're just so cute. And comfy. They're so comfortable. I'm all for comfort, you know, guys. I'm done making that a problem. Like, I used to think I should like wear different things, or like wear like things that looked good but weren't comfortable. I'm like, no, I'm full for just like comfy pants and a top, comfy shorts and a top, and that's me. And then I just got some hair clips and some shavers. Pretty boring, but that. And I also got a package which we can open together. I got some new stickers printed for the Nourishment Project just in time for Black Friday sales. I actually changed the color, so hopefully I love them. I love them. There they are. The color doesn't really come through too much on the camera, but usually the way that I had them was it would be like a cream background and then purple and orange writing, but this time I mixed it up a bit and went a light purple background, like the brand color purple, and then the orange and white writing, and I think that'll look beautiful because the packing boxes that I use are white. That little guy just goes right on top, and I think it would be a nice little pop of color. So that's me. I'm going to meal prep 2 lunches. I want some lunches for tomorrow and Friday, just easy. So I'm thinking I am going to do like a crumbed chicken salad with rice, and then maybe have some lunch, and then have a shower, wash my hair, everything shower moment, and then I just want to edit a couple of reels later, but like that's not that deep, and then just have a chill. That's my plan. So yeah. Worst, I'm so sorry, but it is a few days later now, and I just got back from the gym. Today is going to be a big protein ball focused day. So yesterday I released a Black Friday sale for the protein balls. You guys went crazy, which I kind of had a feeling you guys went crazy, and as it stands from the first night, there's over 350 protein balls to make, which I'm so grateful for. So that is today's plan of attack. So I'm thinking I'm going to kind of take you through my process with how I do the protein ball. So if you are new here, if this is your first video, welcome. Hi, I love you so much. I have a small protein ball business, and it is called The Tastiest Balls. And every time I say it, I can't take myself seriously, but it's kind of the whole point because it's an iconic name and you remember it. Like I said, if you're new here, go check out the website. It is my pride and joy. The Nourishment Project is the Instagram attached that it is the Instagram account that the protein balls is attached to, because that's all like my wellness stuff and recipes and all the things. So that's that. But I thought that I would, yeah, kind of take you guys along for what my process is, because I think with any like small business especially, you need to be okay with the fact that you're going to have teething issues forever, really forever, but especially in the starting phases. So when I first relaunched this business, because I did used to have it a few years ago, it was just like, firstly, so much has evolved in the world of like online shopping. I now have a whole different platform on on Shopify, and like all the back ends and stuff, it's so much more automated, which is the best. But also I wanted to really look at, especially now having had quite a bit more experience in the business space, if you will, from different avenues, of how can I simplify this process as much as possible to utilize my time the best I can, but also to not be to not be doing things that are just unnecessary, where I could be cutting them 10 steps shorter, if that makes sense. And I feel like I've really nailed that now. At the start, when I relaunched this, was it September? Which is crazy, it's gone so fast. But I was like making all the bowls and then going and packaging each order after the fact. So like no boxes were made up. It didn't work, because after having made so many protein balls, you're kind of like, okay, I'm kind of done. So this next little bit needs to be as streamlined as possible. And because I was having to go in and like think a lot and like make up boxes and then like get all the labels sorted and write everyone's notes after the fact, I just didn't like that. So now what I do, and I found such a big difference, is I do all of that to begin with. So I go into my office, I print out everyone's shipping labels, I figure out what labels they need for their protein balls, I get their flyer and their business card and their postage slip, and I put them in their shipping box, I put the stickers on, I write their note, because I write a personalized note to everyone, and then they're good to go. So then I'll get into the balls afterward. And so once the balls are made and packaged, then it's as simple as putting them in the boxes, zipping them up, putting the postage slip on and the sticker on, and that's that. So yeah, I thought I would kind of take you along for that I'm not too sure how much I'll film of actually like the protein ball making process, because I just get in the zone, and having so many to make, and of course I want to make more because like it's only been one day of the sale, so there's definitely going to be more orders that come through. I want to make sure that I've got them ready to go. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get into my office, get some stuff sorted. So come along for a day with me with my small business. The really cool thing about pretty much all of the orders that have come through for Black Friday is that it's actually not going to take me too long at all to pack them, because they're much bigger orders. So I've got 2 orders at 170 protein balls, one's 80 protein balls, and they've ordered them in packs of 10 and 20. So really it's only going to be either like 3, 4, like 6, 7, whatever, like big packs of 10 as opposed to lots of little packs. So whilst the orders are really big, the packaging and everything like that, the labels, is on the small end, which is incredible because time-wise that just saves so much time, and it just seems cleaner for me in the boxes. Like when people are getting them and they're just like crisp, clean, they're in their packs of 10, 20, I just love it. So like I was saying before, this is kind of the process that I have, and it works really, really well. So I put their like flyers, a little note, all of the stickers that they'll be having for their balls. I also usually put in the packaging for each balls, but I forgot to do that, so we'll just do that later. That's okay, it doesn't take too long. And then also the postage bag slip, I put it all together. I was and slash do usually print off the shipping labels now as well, but just because there are quite a few orders with quantities that I've never packed before, so the bigger ones, like this one here will be easy to do, but the bigger ones I'm not too sure how much they're going to weigh. So with Shopify and Australia, my business post, Oz business post, whatever it's called, you obviously pay for shipping on weight. So because my product isn't one physical product that everything weighs the same, it's going to vary dependent on the order from the customer. I like to wait and then weigh the ones that I'm not too sure what the weight's going to be, because that way I don't stuff myself around having to print more labels, because once you fulfill or create a label on Shopify, you pay for the postage. So if you get it wrong, too bad, you just have to pay for more postage and a whole new label. And shipping is not cheap. So I have a flat rate for standard post and express post on the website, but I will 9 times out of 10 pay more myself than what I charge for shipping. So the shipping charge that I have on my website is just like a basic, close enough kind of like medium that I like to think shipping's going to cost, but it doesn't cost that. And that's just like small business things. You are going to be in some areas, especially at the beginning, not going to be profiting, especially on shipping. I don't know anyone that like profits or even breaks even on shipping. Like as the creator, or I am always at a loss for shipping, but also it's just part of it, right? So yeah, I like to minimize costs as much as I can when it comes to not making errors in terms of like not weighing something or underestimating the weight of it and then having to pay more. And Australia Post is pretty good because anytime, I've only done it 2 or 3 times, but without knowing, so it just gets lodged and it gets shipped off, but then I get a notification to my website or to my email that says I've just underpaid on shipping, and then I just have to fix up the cost. So every now and then it's like an extra $3, $4, $5, which is so fine. But yeah, I think for this lot, just because there's a lot of orders that I'm not too sure what they're going to weigh, I'm going to wait until they're all packed and then I'll weigh them out, and then I'll print off the shipping labels and stuff like that too. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing this, and then I'll check in with you guys when it's all done. I'm not sure why I'm so fluorescent in this lighting, but the balls are rolled. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them are rolled, you would have just seen. Now it is time to pack them, and then I'm gonna be done for the day. And I'm really happy with how I went for time. It definitely overestimated how quick these little hands would work, but equally, I think I just need to remind myself that the speed to which I roll these things and get these things sorted is not normal. And that's because I've been doing it for so long, right? Like, yes now, but also, like I said, when I used to have the business. So I smashed them out. And I think when it takes a little longer than I anticipate, I'm like, oh, it took so long. And it's like, you literally did 350. Do you know what I mean? Like, relax, it did not take you that long at all. Anyway, I am going to pack these now, and yeah. So I'm hoping that should take me 45 minutes max, and then that'll be me done, and then it will be all ready to go to the post office next week. So I'm very proud of myself. So I really am not sure where I left you guys. I'm so sorry about that. But I ended up getting straight into packing, and yeah, got everything sorted last night. So that is all done for the Black Friday sales. Again, I'm just so blown away by how many people actually enjoy and continue purchasing the protein balls. Like, I know because I love them, but I am biased because it's my product, but there are people on their 5th order already of the protein balls. And like I said yesterday, so many of these Black Friday orders were bulk orders, which just makes me so happy because I love to feed people. But I'm going to end off this vlog here. Oh my God. The wind that comes through our bedroom window, I leave it open during the day, and sometimes it does that and slams the door shut, and it terrifies me. But I'm going to end off this vlog here. As I was saying, I feel like it was a bit all over the shop. I literally don't even know what footage I had when I started recording, like all of the things. It's going to be a surprise for me when I edit it. So if you are still here and if you're still watching, thank you so much. And like always, I love you guys, I appreciate you guys, and it would mean the world to me if you do love being here and you do love my channel, for you to like, subscribe, comment, share, all of the things. YouTube is such a massive goal for me. I really want to build this community because this is my all-time favorite way to create. And yeah, I just love it so much. So thank you for being here. I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, I also got my nails done. How cute. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in my next video.